What is the best thing you can do when you're lost in the woods? Get to the high grounds, which going to help you to find the directions. And same as in trading as well. Because do not turn around on the lower time frame as always. Because you don't know where you are heading towards. Because your higher time frame is your high ground. Have you ever taken a picture perfect setups on M15 and still you got swept out or you stopped out with no clear reason? You followed your plan, you followed your system, you followed all the positive confluences, and the price was so amazing at the moment on M15, yet it still didn't work out. Let me show you why. Because your higher time frame, it could be H4 or it could be daily, was not aligned with the M15 or your medium time frame. Hello traders, welcome back to my channel. This is Min from Trading with Min. In today's video, I'm going to dive into something that every serious trader needs to understand. That guess what? This is the higher time frame narrative. It's not just about marking the POIs or the zones on H4 daily time frame. It's about understanding the real intention of the market. It's about aligning your lower time setups with the bigger pictures. And it's about understanding the clean versus messy price action at that time on the higher time frame structure. Alright, higher time frame matters the most. Why? Think of your higher time frame as a map, which is going to show you the bigger picture, right? You can see in the map, you know what's the bigger picture is. Simultaneously, the lower time frame is like very straight views. What does it mean? It means it's just the tiny details. It's gonna show you some in small paths, but not the bigger picture, right? And lower time frame only shows the entry and the reactions, where it's more likely to give you the entry. It's just a tool to get involved on the trade, to get involved on the ride, right? Higher time frame gives you a context and tells you where the price is coming from. Secondly, where it is likely to go. And thirdly, whether it is trending or deranging. So the rest I'm going to show you on the chart, where I'm going to discuss about all these things in details. Before starting, let's have a real quick quiz. All right. So here on the picture, as you can see, the swing structure is bearish, and price has mitigated to the extreme of the swing structure, has swept the lead. Also, it swept the Asian high with the bearish momentum, with the bearish chalk. Now let me ask you, do you really want to take this trade or not? And I'm definitely sure you, most of you guys, really want to take a trade. Even myself, this is a really high probability setups, and it looks so amazing, it looks so great, and I would take this kind of setups over and over again. But I'm saying this without the higher time frame context. I have no idea how it looks like, but this is what it looks like on your medium time frame or on your low time frame, right? And we definitely think now this is the really good setup, right? Now let's get to the overall bigger picture. This is just a straight view, which I have already shared a slightly example on the before slide, and I'm going to show you what's the real map looks like. Let's see that. Now let me ask you a question, Sam. Do you still really want to take this trade for the short position? I don't think so you're gonna take that one, because you already see what's the high. The high time is purely bullish. When you get to the extreme demand has really nice sweep zone over there. Price has pulling back correctively, right? So you can see demand mitigation. Price has pushed up higher. So what is the next? I'm not going to take any short here. Or what I'm going to do is, like, I'm going to wait for the shift. If they shift, I'm going to take the long. Or I will wait, simply I'll wait for this higher time from demand to fail. So as of now, you can see already Just right before, it looked so amazing, it was so high probability, and now, after seeing the higher time frame, bigger picture, the your bearish high probability setups shifted into the low probability setups. So this is the reason higher time frame matters the most. So this is the for example one. I have no idea what is going on higher time frame, but purely and based on lower time frame, purely based on the M time frame, my swing is still bullish. I'm trying to take a trade on the Fed C. I want to take a short because, as you can see onto the left, there is no any opposing demand level left to the left side, which means still for this price, still I can expect the price push lower, right? Now you can see right into the session open. Um, I have a really nice corrective pullback. Corrective price action over there. You can see price has really swept. This is called Asian high as well, right? Asian high was swept. Has a really nice bearish momentum at that Frankfurt Open, which is really another indication that price is more likely to push more lower from the supply, at least this demand, and I can take the long from there, right? So yeah, this is the FEDC trade. Looks completely valid. I would definitely take this kind of trade, and you can see this is the trade followed by the bearish momentum over there, right? Looks so clean, definitely. And this is the kind of trade I can take the risk entry over here. Okay, let's be more skeptical in this trade. I want to take I want to wait for the M5 LC entry model or some sort of thing. Now you can see if I wait for that, so I have a for M5, but this is, let's assume this is my lead, right? So let's go candle by candle. I'm waiting for this price to mitigate the POI, and it did mitigate it. Still waiting for this lead to sweep. Definitely waiting for the sweep. Now this got sweep, right? Now let's get into the trade because I'm purely only focusing on the lower time frame, only focusing on the mid time frame for the sake of things. Still, I would like to cover that high, and I can take it. Look at even the daily, all at the on demand. Okay, just let's target 2 hour, right? Now I'm on a. I should they set the order. I'm so happy. Looks so great. I'm going to look so clean. I'm sorry for this point. Looks so clean and everything. Look at that. What happened next? Next, it just tagged you in. Look at that, and just tagged you out. And then you will scratch your head. Why did I take a trade? What was the reason? I don't know anything. Why it's happening? And you keep on asking yourself whether, and you journal it. Okay, trade was valid. On to the next, blah blah blah, without realizing what really I was saying, and you can take the decision whether you're gonna take the trade or no. Let's go to the H4 and see what is happening. For the H4, you can clearly see the demand has mitigated, price has falling down, very corrective price actions. After the chalk, price has V-shaped reactions. There is no supply to the left, and you can see that price has mitigated demand. This is the reason price pushed up higher, and it didn't give a shit how beautiful M15 looks like. That's the next example. I don't know what's going on higher time frame. I'm just purely focusing on this, and you can see that the overall structure is bullish, right? Price has tons of time it was ranging around, and okay, let's assume you were very waiting for patiently to break out. That's definitely amazing. But again, one more thing now. Now you have seen these price actions purely based on the lower time frame, purely based on the mid time frame. You didn't even see what H4 is doing, how H4 looks like. So let's assume you are on this particular chart. And now what happened next? Price is going for this upside, able to break the high, then the body candle close. See, the price has swept tons of liquidity, really pushed higher with the V-shaped reactions. That's the only extreme demand zone which I supposed to take the trade if I want to take a long, right? It's fully aligned, bullish ride. Again, I'm expecting from this overall demand to push more up higher, right? Now price is mitigated with my POI, And let's go to the lower time frame to check the entry, to take the entry, whether it's going to hit or no. So here I do have the bullish chalk here, all right, and I'm waiting for this liquidation. If there's a liquidation happen, based on the M15 itself, I'm going to take the long, right? Fine. Okay, let's wait for the price, how it moves. Just this is how we trade. Definitely look at that. Oh, sorry for that one. Mitigated, liquidated, pushed up a really nice candle closer. That's my entry here, giving some 2.7, giving 3. All right, 3.79 like that. All right, that's the buffer, and I'm gonna target that week high. Let's go. So next one, I'm tagged in, and price post. Look at that, amazing, playing nicely, and I'm so happy, right? And I'm being so happy. Look at that. Oh wow, nice, amazing. I'm feeling amazing. I'm feeling invincible. I'm dreaming for the next payout, maybe 10 hour or 20 hour, whatever it is. And the next moment, it is what it is. Look at that. So this is why higher term narrative needs to be aligned. Higher term narrative needs to be there. So if you go to the H4, what H4 is really doing? H4, you can see if you go to the H4, look at that. Really, H4 is not really doing good. Okay, overall picture is bearish, right? Price mitigate to some sort of label has an IBOS, so I'm expecting there are some sort of supply could hold the price. Or if I want to take a long, I would really wait for this high to up, and there's a new demand form, and this demand I will take a long. So this kind of price action, and also the H4 does not look really clean. So this is the time where we're supposed to sit back, do other things, do back testing, do review and everything. Do not so fixated on the chart. Don't try to glue to the monitor and look for the each and every opportunity to take that trade, right? All right, this is it. One of the biggest lesson I have learned so far is do not get seduced by the lower time of beauty if the higher time frame is ugly. When we start to follow the higher time frame narrative, your trading becomes calmer, more selective, and less reactive because you are not reacting anymore to the candle by candle. You are following the whole story of the market. Again, before ending the video, I would like to remind you the same thing which I have talked earlier. Higher time frame narrative is your high ground. Stick with the high ground even whenever you lost. Try to look around, map the directions, and get to the lower time frame and hit the trade. All right? At the last, do not fall for the isolated beauty and the M15. The real strength in narrative alignment. All right? So if you found this video really helpful and insightful, please hit the like and comment below with the biggest takeaway that you have taken on this video. And also, do not forget to subscribe as well. This is Trading with me. Let's grow together. And remember one thing as always, one trade at a time.